Warrior Grace here. I want you to receive this in the simplicity of Father talking to his babies. I'm just the vessel. So I see him gathering, saying, come, come, gather round. Come as you are. Come as you are. We're the clay, he's the potter. He who was and is to come, who was the first and the last, the beginning and the end. It was always Father's plan. He knew what he was making his children out of. His plan to take what is eternal and put it in clay vessels. He had the lamb prepared before the foundations of the world. He says, for I knew you before you were a thought in your mother's womb. I knit you together. He knew all your days before there was one of them. And he gathers his baby like a hen, like a mother hen gathers her young. And he tells you the greatest love story from his heart, from his hand. He is love. And the greatest love story that's ever been told was a Father that came through his word, put on our flesh a Son, to redeem us from our enemies, to take what was crumbly and corruptible and bring it into the eternal. God all in all. His epic plan. And we all have individual stories and places where we start and places where we finish and places in the middle where it looks hopeless and like it's done. You know, maybe we're ready to help it along. Sometimes we go through that. But then there's the intervention where God says, I've written a different story for you. Come here, let me show you what your story is. And that's what he's doing in this moment, in this hour. He's gathering his babies to him. He leaves the 99 and goes for the one. He says, come on, let me tell you your story. He created us each with a choice. He didn't want slaves. He didn't want robots. He wanted children that could choose their father, just as he first chose us. And he didn't just choose us and then, not have anything to back it. He gave. He gave all first so that we could see his heart for us. Now we have an enemy. Obviously, doesn't every love story have an enemy that tries to impede that love, that comes in to lie about that love, to corrupt, to pervert? We have an enemy, Satan. The spirit realm's more real than the natural, but everything that is natural first came from the spirit. God is spirit, 3 in 1. We have an enemy who is also spirit. And he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He doesn't want you to know where your true heritage lies. He wants you to get caught up in the dust here. He wants you to get focused on what you see and how you feel. Because there he can take all that is yours and use it to plunder you. He uses you as a weapon against you. And the battlefield begins in the mind. But Jesus came, and he is the way, the truth, and the life. Father gave his Son, and he walked among us. He came, King of all. And yet he bent down and he washed our feet. And he gave his life to redeem you and me. So there's the truth that will set you free. And today, have an ear to hear. He's given you an ear to hear, and he's gathering you in this hour to let you know he loves you. He loved you so much. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. And whoever will just believe this is their truth will not perish but have everlasting life. It's a choice. He's given us all faith as a mustard seed. And you have a choice to put your faith in what is seen and what is visible, or what is unseen yet hoped for. Father says he's well pleased with his Son. After all, it was his plan, and only he could live up to his righteousness, not dust. He's the potter, we're the clay. Jesus has paved the way for you to come home to a Father with his arms open wide, waiting to restore all that's been plundered and stolen. And trust me, nothing's wasted there. Whatever the enemy plotted and planned to try to prevent, God has used as the very thing to birth forth. So all of those today that are at the end of yourself, it's hopeless. You can't. You've failed. But Jesus didn't. And he stood as you in your place, and he overcame. And he's not in that tomb. He rose from the grave. He ascended upon high, and you're hidden in him. And now he is in you. Believe this as your truth. Come home. Freedom is in him alone. You're loved and adored. He sings over you new songs. It can come through. All you have to do is come home in faith today. You're loved.